offensively, but the Cavaliers were making shots. They're a veteran team. This is a young team going up against a guy like James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Jared Allen. These guys have been in the NBA so long, so when these guys are making shots, it ain't easy.
Oh, we got to remember one thing. The Cleveland Cavaliers, they're probably going to go to the playoff.
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely.
They've been hot lately with 5 wins in a row. So, well, you have a guy like Sam Merrill being that hot. You have to be even more physical, but like I say, you have to make him play defense somehow, some way. You have to be able to attack him and making sure he's putting the same effort as he did tonight offensively on the defensive end. So it's part of the game. I thought, you have a lot of players that were down and they couldn't participate tonight. So, like I say, they fought, and I take that. That's a good learning process. It's one of those games like you also learning how to prepare yourself before the break.
Yeah, that's a different aspect. A lot of people check out.
They didn't check out. And again, I thought it was valuable minutes that these guys got, like very valuable. You learn from that. This is what development looks like.
Yeah.
You take it on the chin. There are games you take it on the chin.
But the guy I have to give our Clark Construction Hard Hat Player of the Game to is Jameer Watkins.
Agreed.
16 points. Now, we played positionless basketball, but today he was listed at what would traditionally be the 5 position. Ironic that he wears number 5. But again, 16 points, knocks kind of all over the place in a positive way, guys.
Just legitimate development with Jameer from when he first came in. He just keeps getting better every quarter, it seems like. More confident in his offensive moves. He does a great job defensively. He gets deflections. He does all the little things, and he's physical. I like the physicality that he brings to the table. But offensively, on the catch and shoot game, man, he has really improved, and he's taking guys off the bounce as well.
Well, my biggest takeaway with him is the fact that he's able to play defense at this level.
Right away.
When you have that type of attribute in this league, that is telling the whole league, hey, you can stay in this league for a long time. Defense is important. Defense wins championships, and that's what he does best. But also, like you were saying, Glenn, the way he's shooting the basketball. He's shooting the basketball with confidence. He shot the basketball relatively well tonight, and his energy guy. When he come off the bench, he just brings energy defensively, especially, but offensively as well.
You know what else I like about him? He could defend 4 positions.
Yeah.
He could defend a 1, 2, 3, or 4. Now, the NBA doesn't have numbers anymore because it's become a positional league. Big guys are bringing the ball up, and little guys are posting up. But that dude could defend. It doesn't matter how big you are or small you are. You got a guy, a versatile defender like him, that's valuable stuff.
Shout out to Jameer Watkins. Again, our Clark Construction Hard Hat Player of the Game. I got to take a quick break here on Post Game Live, presented by Robin Hood, and get you ready for what's coming up.
That's the 3. That's
Megan McPeak in the Post Game locker room.
I got to start off by asking about that block on Thomas. You had Drew or Chris and Brendan just amazed at the ability to not only just like time it well, but get a guy who is 10 inches taller than you.
Yeah, something like that. I got to see the clip. I don't even really remember it, but trying to be in the right spot, and obviously you got to make the play, or it's not, or we're gonna come in here tomorrow and it's gonna be on film of me not doing the play. So I just try to be in the right spots and make plays when I can.
The bench, again, similar to the way that you guys performed in Detroit, coming up big for you guys, changing the way the game was going in that first quarter. What do you guys take pride in being able to shift the game that much?
We're going to give the starters like a different look. Obviously, they got their 5 guys in a rotation, and then we got our 5 that come off the bench. So we kind of want to bring a spark to the game. It's a different momentum and a different energy, so we try to bring that in and kind of help the starters when we can.
You guys were implementing guys returning to the lineup, but also adding guys who have just arrived. Not an easy thing to do, but it seemed like you guys were all on the same kind of page and talking things through. BK mentioned that he allowed you guys to figure out the solutions to some of the issues. What was that like in real time on the floor?
We just play basketball. We've been with each other since September and probably before that, so we know each other. We all practice and around each other every day, so when we get on the floor, it's kind of like second nature.
When you look at a game like this to close things out, it's easy to look at the All-Star break and get excited about that, but you guys still had a job to do, and it seemed like the mindset, once that start was behind you, you guys kind of locked in. What is the message that you guys are telling yourselves as a unit without the coaches having to say anything that allows you guys to get that bounce back?
I just try to never lose sight of like how blessed we are, like to even be able to play this game. So every time we get opportunity to even step on the floor, like I understand how hard it is to even get on the floor. So like anytime we step on the floor, we want to play as hard as we can, have as much fun as we can, and bring something to the game because you never know when it could be your last. So that's always the message I try to keep and try to like relay to guys when, you know, I speak to them one-on-one. So that's kind of the message, and make the most of every opportunity.
What allows you to kind of read the way the ball's coming off the rim for your size, the way that you're able to rebound and get in there, and even the way that you're offensively able to get into the paint?
Honestly, like when I first got here, I'm used to getting back, and like that was like a huge emphasis. Really, my first time ever like hearing like crash the glass, like all 4 guys. Even in the G League, like it's all 5 guys crash. So we watch film on that. So if you don't crash, you will be on the film. So after I keep seeing film of me not crashing, like I had to learn to start crashing. So
all right, I got to put you on the spot. We've got 3 guys going to Rising Stars. 2 of your teammates are on one team, and then 1 is on a. What team are you rooting for? Are you going for Team T-Mac or are you going for Team Carter?
I'm going for certain players. Like I don't really care who win. I just want to see, you know, Alex, Keyshawn, and that's not politically correct. I'm being for real. Like I don't really care if y'all win. I just want to see y'all do good.
Thank you.
For sure.
Sharif Cooper, the ultimate teammate in that moment. You know how it is when you got conflicting teammates of your teammates in the same room? All good. Because Sharif in the first half alone today, 11 points, 3 for 3 from deep. Glenn, the young man, like he said, everybody understanding they got a little bit of chemistry together because they already know each other. But taking advantage of these real in-game moments are invaluable.
Yeah, I don't like Sharif Cooper. I love Sharif Cooper because to me he's an old school player.
Yeah.
You know, he's an old school point guard. Point guards now can score, which he can do, but he has such a tremendous feel for the game. Always puts himself in spots. He goes by people, protects the basketball. He doesn't try to do things he can't do. And you saw a glimpse of his athleticism blocking. And I'm telling you, he's not 6'1". He's not 6'1", but he's got hops, he's athletic, but his feel for the game, Gravis, to me, is what separates him. He's always in the right spot. He knows how to go by people. He handles the ball very well. He doesn't try to make crazy passes. He kind of lets the game come to him and takes what's given.
I'm with you. He played bigger than his size. I mean, that block was huge. And he was able to play efficient as well. He just knows how to position himself on the